Tonight on KGW News, a holiday tradition returns to Portland.
3, 2, 1.
We join the crowd at the 40th annual tree lighting ceremony at Pioneer Courthouse Square. And while Thanksgiving is over, the season of savings has just begun.
It's exciting. I'm glad to see people out and about and not just shopping online all the time anymore.
How much Americans are expected to spend on this Black Friday. Plus, a message from police after a string of deadly car crashes, and a reminder to think twice before drinking and driving. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Christine Pitawanich. Tonight at 11, we begin with a warning from police after a string of deadly car crashes. Catherine Cook is here now with more information on those crashes and how police are responding. Catherine?
Christine, 3 people were killed after 2 crashes in less than 24 hours in Portland. 2 of those deaths were connected to a crash Wednesday night on Southwest Barber Boulevard and Terwilliger. Police say the driver and the front seat passenger of this green 1997 Honda Civic died. Both were men. A third passenger was seriously injured. Investigators say the Civic crashed into this van as the van was turning left off of Barber onto Terwilliger. Then on Thursday night, police responded to a 3-vehicle crash on Northeast 13th Avenue in Lombard. Investigators say a woman died on scene and medics took 3 other people to the hospital. Police records show it was the 64th traffic-related death in Portland this year. Today, Portland Police Chief Bob Day told us both crashes involved drunk drivers.
Tragically, in the last 48 hours, we've had a couple of fatal accidents involving drunk drivers. There's no guarantee that, but on the other hand, our drunk driving arrests are up almost 300% this year. So we're making progress. We're taking steps to minimize the risk, but there will always be a certain level of risk. We're trying to mitigate that with our presence and our interaction.
And just this morning, Salem police responded to a fatal crash. It happened on Martin Luther King Jr. Parkway near Broadway Street Northeast. Police say the driver suffered a medical event before driving off the road and striking a tree. He died at the hospital. Christine.
Catherine Cook reporting now from the newsroom. Thank you, Catherine. Okay, let's get you caught up on some of tonight's other headlines. The Clackamas County Sheriff's Office says a body was found near Welch's. Around 8:30 this morning, deputies were called to the area near Highway 26 and East Miller Road in unincorporated Clackamas County. When deputies arrived, they found the body. At this point, they have not identified the person or released the cause of death. Investigators want anyone with information to call the Clackamas County Sheriff's Office. And a man is in the hospital after he was stabbed in Northwest Portland around 1 o'clock this afternoon. It happened near Northwest 19th Avenue and Burnside. When officers arrived, they found a man with stab wounds and he was taken to the hospital. Police found and detained a possible suspect, but no charges have been filed. Portland police also want anyone with information to call them. Now to a health alert. The CDC says cucumbers are at the center of a salmonella outbreak that has sickened nearly 70 people in 19 states. Some have been hospitalized. 7 people in Oregon and 5 in Washington were infected. The recalled cucumbers are from sun-fed produce and are grown in Sonora, Mexico. The CDC says most people infected with salmonella experience diarrhea, fever, and stomach cramps. We are stepping outside for a quick moment to take a look from our Rose City Skycam. Always love the light on the water there. It has been a bit of a cold, cloudy day across much of Portland. Our Celine Stevens joining us now from the Weather Center with your first forecast. Celine, I hear things are looking pretty decent this weekend, though.
Pretty decent. We're going to hold on to the cold weather, but we are going to stay dry, and so that's always good news. It looks beautiful out there right now, sitting at 41 degrees. The wind's only blowing at 5 miles per hour. It'll get a little windier as we get into the weekend, but we'll talk about that a bit later. Temperatures across the map looks like it's 38 in Hillsborough, 41 in Vancouver, just like here at home. And other areas also seeing those cooler temperatures. Looks like 31 in North Bend, 36 in Newport, 30 in Medford. So temperatures cold. Obviously, they're below freezing in places like North Bend and Medford. And those temperatures, like I said, are going to stay cold as we get into the weekend. And the highs today, we only hit 43 here at home. Same story in Vancouver, 43 in Troutdale, 39 in Eugene, 50 in Bend. Temperatures definitely feeling colder, and the lows are also very, very very cold. And earlier on this morning, we had the fog, the patchy fog in our area and the low clouds. And for us here at home, the clouds really held on all day long. We should start to see a bit of the sun come Sunday. But for your day planner tomorrow, 7 a.m. again with the patchy morning fog, 38 degrees by noon. We're sitting at 40. It's going to be a cloudy day. Slight chance of having those clouds break up come 4 p.m. sitting at 43 degrees, but likely it's going to be a lot like today. Good news is though, like we said, we stay dry. We'll talk a little bit more a little bit later. Christine?
Perfect. Break out a jacket, but doesn't have to be that rain jacket. Thank you, Celine.
3, 2, 1.
And there you have it. The tree in Pioneer Courthouse Square is officially lit. The 40th annual tree lighting tradition brought crowds into Portland's living room this evening. There are more than 9,500 LED lights decorating the 75-foot tall Douglas fir. If you missed the tree lighting, you can always watch it on our free streaming app, KGW Plus, and on our KGW YouTube page. And in Northeast Portland, the Grotto's Festival of Lights is officially underway too. This is a walkthrough event and goes for about a quarter mile. Visitors can enjoy live caroling, puppet shows, and musical guests inside or outside undercover. Either way, dress warm. This year is extra special for the Grotto. It is celebrating 100 years.
So 1924 is when we first opened, and we're really excited to have a couple of fun elements that also celebrate our centennial on top of our Festival of Lights.
Yeah, we also had a chance to talk to some first-time visitors at the Grotto as well.
This is my first time, and I'm amazed that there's this kind of geological growth in the middle of Portland. Yes, it's gorgeous. The children must be entranced.
It really is beautiful. The event is open from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. and runs until December 30th. You can buy your tickets online or at the gate. You can always get more details at thegrotto.org. Well, today marks the unofficial start to the holiday shopping season, and shoppers flooded local malls and other retailers searching for discounts and that perfect gift. Catherine Cook shows us how they did.
Descending officially into the holiday shopping season. That is Black Friday. At Washington Square Mall, shoppers showed up in a big way looking for deals.
It's a great turnout. A lot of people out here shopping, getting here early. We've been here since 9 a.m.
Santa, he was laughing with, not at, these early birds. They stood in line for Legos. They browsed for bling and admired the lights. Everywhere they went, they took bites out of their shopping list.
It's exciting. I'm glad to see people out and about and not just shopping online all the time anymore.
That's welcome news for Washington Square GM Maria Halstead.
Heading into the holiday season, we're up about 10%.
A reflection, perhaps, of declining inflation and a slowly improving economy. Big picture, the National Retail Federation estimates holiday spending will increase this season by 2.5 to 3.5% over last year.
Well, I really hope they get a good deal today on Black Friday. They earned it with the crowds.
It's really busy, but
the deals are really good,
so it's worth it. Yeah.
3.5 weeks till Christmas. And off to a good start. In Tigard, Catherine Cook, KGW News.
Who doesn't love a deal? You're watching KGW News at 11.